Hello everyone, this is Miss Beth from the Public Library in Sturgeon Bay, and we are looking at the screen-free craft bag pickup for July. So what are we going to find inside? We are going to find a kids zoo animal mask, one of 6 possible ones, a colorable bookmark, and a summer activity sheet. Let's get going on what that looks like. So what will you need for this time around? Of course, you're going to need a scissors. You're going to need something to color with. And this time, you're going to need some glue. All right? So, and I'm going to suggest either the grown-up kind of glue. Don't use a glue stick for this. You're going to need either something like the Elmer's School glue or something equivalent to it, because the animal mask does not come with sticky backed stuff. You have to actually put the pieces on with glue. So I'll explain in a little bit. So first thing, let's look at the activity sheet. This is the I Spy Summer. So you've got all kinds of different things in here, and you've got to find all of them. And what I did to make it a little prettier, I went through and I colored a little bit. So each one of them has a different color, and then you color in as you go, which makes it very pretty when you're all finished with it. So that's the sheet. There are also 4 different bookmarks. 4 different bookmarks that you can do. So one of these is in your craft packet. And when you are finished coloring and cutting them out, they might look something like that. All right. So let's take a look at the mask, shall we? All right. So this is what one of the 6 mask packets looks like. And I'm going to cut it open and take a look. All right. So there is the main piece of the mask, and that's the back side because it's got the little logo on it. There is an instruction sheet that explains how to do all of the bits. Now, this one here is this little guy. All right, so we are going to see what that looks like. There is orange here. There is these little dots here. There are these, and I think we could stick them on the back side, and that would be very nice. We'll stick them on the back side. So for this, because we're gluing things down, it makes sense to look at the picture and kind of lay it out for yourself before you start. So here then are, because this is a giraffe, there are all of the pieces, and let's see. There's some bigger pieces and some littler pieces, and it looks like that right there, this right here, this one here, and this one here. All right. So one thing we do have to be careful of is that there's a tiny little dot right here. We can use one of our pencils to poke the holes through. And that is where the string for the mask, and it is a lovely little elastic string. That's where the string for the mask is going to go through. So we have to make sure that we don't cover that up. So maybe down a little further, just like this. All right. Then here's the thing. When you're doing this, you're going to have an awful lot of glue on here, and the glue takes, I would give it a whole day to dry before you put this in. So you're going to tie these off, and slide them through, just like this. When it's all done, you slide it through and tie it off so that you have a mask. But it's going to take the better part of a day to get everything completely dry. So let's start on this one. Let's start by putting glue here and here. All right, and then I'm just going to lay it right on top. And there's a little bit of overlap, and that is okay because my glue dries clear. Then I'm going to put glue on the back of this. Glue, 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 glue on the back of this. And that's probably more than enough. I'm going to just lay it down just like that. Like that. More glue on here. And rub it around a little bit so that what I'm doing is I'm putting some on, but then I am rubbing it around so that it kind of sticks, right? So, and there's, when I smooth it around like this, then there is glue over the entire back, even though I didn't put glue on every single spot, right? Make sure that we miss that hole right there. Oops, right there. You can see that I missed the hole. And then this one, okay, there, and then this one. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, now the hardest part of this whole thing is the weighting. So now we have glued it all up, and now it has to sit until all the glue is completely dry. And that's going to take a day. You see, I got glue all over my table. There we go. So for the grown-ups out there, looks like maybe a piece of paper towel underneath would not go amiss. So that one is the giraffe. This one is the elephant, and as you can see, it all got, I had a little bit here and a little bit here that went all around to the side, but it is clear, so that is fine. That's the elephant. Here's the tiger. Here is the zebra. Here is the lion. And here is the monkey. So, as you can see, you need your glue on there, and then once you are completely done, you can, and it's completely dry, then you can put the mask band on, that rubber band that comes with it. And you can tie that on, and then it stretches so nicely that everybody's faces will be just fine. All right, that is the entire thing for July. Have a great time with it, and we will see you next month.